This is one of my old Scratch games from around 2020. The gameplay isn't very good because there's many glitches and it just feels janky. Since then, I've learned to use Godot, or I've gotten pretty good, so I decided, why not remake it? One of the main limitations of this game is that Scratch is only 2D, unless you make some pretty crazy stuff. So I decided the remake would be in 3D because that's what I originally intended. So what was the point of this game? You are a store worker and customers come up asking for items, and then you would look around, find what they want, and drag it to the front. It's pretty simple. So let's start remaking. First is the two most important features. I got the grabbing system.
No.
Got the grabbing system working, and then added the customers. Only 2 for now. So I fixed a couple bugs, added a stamina bar, and a pause menu. Now that we have the core gameplay mechanics, it's time for the game's story. It's time for Endless Mode. Endless Mode will have 3 different game modes, and each one gets harder. Okay, so this is like a playable game, but it doesn't really look that good yet. So, let's add some new stuff. Okay, this is already looking better, but next is to add the... If you notice the score on top of the screen, then we're finally going to put that to use by adding a store where you can purchase items. But first, I added a stopwatch which just allows you to increase the customer patience. The next feature is the lunch breaks. After every 5 to 10 customers, a lunch break will start, and then you can go into like the cafe room. There's a whole bunch of different stands where you can spend your money and buy stuff. And you can steal from the tip jar, but like, who would do that? And once you finish, you just press the red button to continue playing. Okay, so this next one is actually kind of a hard decision. Because see, in the base game, there was this customer, gotta go pee. And he would put you in a platformer game mode, and you have to guide him to the toilet. So, I either had to add it like in 3D, or just keep it in 2D. I think it would just be better in 2D. And also added the next customer, the banana monkey. And then I also added the first item, the money printer. Okay, so by this point, I think the game is actually open to testing, but there's also no tutorial, so I also added the employee menu. Alright, this is pretty good, but I still feel like something is missing. How about... What? Yep, that's right. The Goat River made textures for the game. Alright. I'm releasing the game for beta testing. The full version will be later, and I'll post a video on that, but if you want to like, just play the game, you can go ahead and do that. If you find any bugs, let me know in the comments. Hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching.